All right, good morning, everyone. Caitlin Nuclo here, coming to you live here on our WFSB Plus live stream. Going to bring you some of your top stories. Wow, it was a really busy day in the newsroom this morning. Had a couple of breaking news stories in our newscast this morning, including one out in Prospect. Route 29 was closed this morning. This happened in our 6 o'clock hour, and it was actually affecting a lot of bus routes too. And as the morning went on, we learned that this is a deadly crash. We had Roger Suzanne in there live on the scene all morning. He's out there right now. We want to get straight to him. We'll get a little update here on what's transpired in the last hour or so since we last checked in. So, hey, Raj, can you hear me here?
I hear you, Kate. Yeah, terrible situation here in Prospect, and we have received some relatively new information about this crash. First and foremost, I'll show you the scene. You can see police are keeping us pretty far back from the wreck itself. They've pushed us back a couple of times over the last hour just to give investigators the space they need to clear that scene and also to investigate what happened here. And what we know right now, according again to state police, is that 2 people were killed in a multi-vehicle crash here. 3 vehicles were involved in that crash. We know at least one of those vehicles also hit a power pole, which has led to a few dozen power outages here in Prospect. But again, the part of the story that is just top of mind again is that we know 2 people were killed in this early morning crash in Prospect. Now, in terms of Route 69 right now, it is still closed at Talmadge Hill Road to Cora Road. That also has led to some delays for some local families sending their kids to school because the school buses have been delayed. We've also seen police advising people on some detours that are set up throughout the area. We know that Cook Road is one of the main roads that people are detouring through and getting around in Prospect. But again, you can see the road is still closed here. State police blocking it off and trying to clear the scene. But again, to recap, we know 2 people were killed in this multi-vehicle crash. 3 vehicles were involved in this wreck. Also a power pole which was damaged, which also has led to some power outages here in Prospect. Of course, we're going to stay on top of the story and bring you continuing updates on the WFSB News app and on air. For now, they're live in Prospect. Kate, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Roger, thank you in Prospect for us this morning. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the developments there out of Prospect as the day moves on. We also had a big story happening this morning outside of federal court in Bridgeport, where a former state official accused of bribery, facing a number of federal charges, will appear in court again today and is expected to perhaps take the stand to defend himself. Taylor Knight was in Bridgeport this morning to bring us the latest on this. Take a listen here.
Statements to investigators. Diamandis is accused of steering no-bid contracts to help himself and his family while he oversaw school construction across Connecticut between 2018 and 2021. Prosecutors say Diamandis took tens of thousands of dollars in bribes during his time with the Lamont administration. One witness said that Diamandis told him he was using that money to pay for his daughter's tuition and wedding. In total, prosecutors say there were 4 school construction projects that Diamandis was involved in, including Weaver High School in Hartford.
All right, and we want to show you some video here. We're also following the latest out of Hamden, where yesterday we're told that ICE showed up at a car wash, and we know that several employees there were detained, and this was all caught on camera. So they went to the business yesterday, led people out in handcuff. We know at least 10 officers were working together there. They removed 8 people from the car wash, 7 employees, and 1 customer there. Town leaders this morning are working to figure out the identities of the people who were detained, and the mayor is saying that she knows that some of the people who were detained actually have school-aged kids. So right now their priority is trying to help those kids whose parents were detained. A lot of developing information still coming out on this story in Hamden. Of course, we will keep you updated throughout the day as we learn more information about what's happening there. So it's about 8:57 now. Great Day at 9A is up next. We'll keep you posted on those developing stories here on WFSB Plus and also on the WFSB app and our website throughout the day. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.